He said, goddamn. He said, all right. I said, let's do a podcast. Let's sit down. Let's get a coffee. Let's just talk about 1, 2, 3, 4. Coffee with the Sam. Got a little podcast. Grab yourself a little coffee and a podcast.
Whoa, what's happening then? Coffee addicts, stimulation freaks. I'm here, Coffee with Sam, with another episode, but with no guest. I'm flying solo again, Lone Ranger in it, but you know, I gotta bring you this content. This week, I want to talk about, this is a monumentous week for the UK. So people who are listening in America, China, Japan, Australia, the UK is still in lockdown. I don't know what the conditions are like in your country, but we are still in lockdown. But today, I'm doing this podcast on the 12th. So guys, when you get this, oh, I've got a spider on my hat. All right, Dave. You should call him Dave. All right, David. How you doing, mate? Hey, the spider, we'll leave him. We'll put him down here. As long as he's not... Oh, jeez. That was a nice little guest popping in there. Little interview with Dave the Spider. Why is the spider always called Dave? Dave. Why do I go to Dave for everything, but Dave for a spider? Random. Yeah, so it's now Wednesday, guys. So it's now the 14th in the UK, but I am filming this on the monumentous day of the 12th. It's called Gym Pendants Day. It's called Shop Pendants Day. It's called Pub Pendants Day. They should make movies with this stuff. So people who aren't in the UK, what's happened today is everything is opening today. The shops, so you can get some new trainers. The pubs are open, so we can go and socialise in a pub, in a bar if you're not in the UK, if you're not from the UK, and we can now go to the gym, so we can get fit. We can kill our livers and we can buy new trainers all on the same day. And without putting any negativity on it, it's an amazing day because so many businesses are opening back up again. So many businesses are back on the market today and back making money. So that makes me very happy. I've got a lot of personal training friends. I've got people who are in the fitness industry who are getting back at it. A lot of friends who are just going back to the gym, and they were so hyped last night like it was Christmas Eve, and that makes me happy. There's some people happy to go back to the pub because they get to drink with their friends, and just a pub bar atmosphere is great. You say it's great to do, why don't you have a drink at home? Why don't we just socialise at home? But the feeling of being in a pub, it's the same feeling as being in a gym. It's the same feeling as being in a restaurant. Like you just get, there's a feeling that, like people say, oh, well, you only have to go, why do you have to go to the pub to have a drink? Why can't you just have it at home? Well, why do you have to go to the gym to work out then, bitch? Yeah. And that's my American people, we know that, but not bitch as in women, that was just bitch because I got into that, I got hyped. Sorry about that. Coffee's kicking in. Woo! This is my third one. I always have to have 3 before an episode starts just so I am stimulated. So yeah, I'm sending all this energy to everyone that has done something today they haven't been able to do for nearly, we say 4 or 5 months, but when we went back in between the middle of the lockdown, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it was, you weren't really going to the gym where you knew it was coming, it was going to get locked down again. You weren't really going to the pub knowing it was uncomfortable. You had to book, you had to walk to your table with a mask on, you had to sit there looking around, everyone's looking at each other like, have you got the COVID? Have you got it? Are you spreading it? Well, now I think people with the vaccine in the UK spreading really fast, we're going to be a bit more comfortable, we're going to sit in pubs and be a little bit happier with how this is, with how we are. So I think this is just so much more monumentous because we feel like this is the beginning of the end, hopefully. Now, on a negative side, it really, really worries me. They've opened 3 of the biggest socialising things where people are going to be meeting. So shops, pubs and gyms. Gyms, obviously, not the statistics there wasn't spreading that much. And all it was in pubs, really. But this is where they used their excuse last time for the spike. And that's what worries me. They've opened all 3 of these things on the same day we're going to have this big spike. It's going to rise because there's more people seeing each other. There's more people not staying away from each other because they've had a drink, or they're socializing in the gym, or they're shopping and all they want is that new pair of fresh trainers. And that's the thing that worries me about why have they opened this all at the same time. But because we are just positivity here and we are energy, and that's what this podcast's about, is bringing positivity, energy, and incredible guests and a lot of knowledge, then we're going to come away from that and just how monumentous this day is. Please message me, email me, coffeewithsampodcast@gmail.com. Tell me what you did on our Independence Day, or on this day, on the 12th, Monday the 12th of April 2021. What did you do? Well, did you go to the gym for the first time this morning? Are you going tonight after work? Are you back at work? Is you a business owner where your business is opening back up again? Let me know. Or did you just meet with your friends for a pint in the pub? Well, the pub garden. I think we've got another 2 weeks till we can go inside. But did you meet? It's quite sunny. We have had this random snow across the UK in April. I was working in the garden the weekend, and there's this random snow just coming down from nowhere. Hopefully it's not snowing today. I think London way they got hit with a bit more snow than we did in the West Midlands, and that's where we're based, where I am based. Sorry guys, just keep sipping this beautiful coffee. The liquid sunshine, baby. Bit of snow, so hopefully that's not putting too many businesses off, restaurants and stuff that were opening these new fabulous outdoor settings that they've put on to get people in. The amount of money and time and effort people have gone through. This is why I want this to be a positive day, that there's nothing's going to come like a spike or whatever. It's because having a business taken away from you, I've been there. That happened to me. I've lost my business, regrouped, positives to come out of it. The next couple of months, things will start to become apparent to all my listeners, viewers, followers, to what my next step in life is. But my original problem before when the first lockdown happened, is I lost my whole business, and I was so negative. So to be someone who's lost their business, then for today, for those people who are opening their businesses again, I forgot about hairdressers. Oh my God, hairdressers, beauty salons. Oh, so you got gyms, hairdressers, pubs, shops. For people who own hairdressers, who own pubs, who PT, who cut hair, who do beauty, I want the energy to flow towards you guys. And I hope when you get home tonight, you have had the best day of your life back doing what you love to do. And that's what I try and push all the time. Have a life where you do what you want to do. Have a life that when you die, you don't lie there thinking, you know what, I wish I didn't work for someone else, or I wish I did work for someone else, or I wish I'd gone on that holiday, or I wish I built that camper van, or I wish I'd gone to that part of I've been and seen Scotland, or I've been to see Wales, or I'd gone to another country. Or I don't want you to die thinking you should have. The way I live my life is, I have an idea, seems pretty cool, I do it. Yeah, I never think of, why has that happened? Why has this happened? So those people who have gone out there and they've got a business, and if you have goddamn got through this and you're now opening back up again, I salute you. Gym owners, hairdressers, beauty salons, independent pubs, not the likes of your Spoons. I'm not going to say their name in case I get sued. But Spoons, named with cutlery, or your big chains. I'm talking independent little pubs who own their own land, they own their own building, they own their own bricks and mortar. All these little tiny little pubs are about as big as my studio, and they give a great atmosphere week in, week out. I hope you have survived, and I hope you have got through this, and I hope today that is your day and we are on the right track. So I salute you for getting through it, and I hope you have had a great day opening back up again. I I just feel, I was thinking about actually driving to the studio today about this podcast and what I was going to talk about, and obviously talking about today's a monumental day, and I know it's Wednesday, you're hearing this, but you're going to feel this energy, and if you have been one of those people who have got through, or you're one of the people I'm talking about, you are going to feel like, yes, Sam, yes, salute the coffee to the air, and today is, or well, Monday was the day, and when you hear this on Wednesday, you're going to be deep in to the start of the end, and your business is going to be absolutely flowing by today, and it's Wednesday today, so towards the end of the week you will be back. I just hope you feel this and you're like, you know what, yes Sam, I agree. Raise a glass to you if it's coffee, water or alcoholic beverage. I raise it to you guys. Something else that's happened in the last couple of weeks since I haven't been on is, sorry I wasn't on last week actually, guys. Big apology. I was actually in another part of the country filming for a TV show, which just at the end of the day, making an absolute fool of myself on TV, to be honest. It didn't go the way I planned, but was a memory. Hashtag memory. I just got jacked up on coffee, jumped onto a TV show. Can't say the name, can't say the place, can't say the TV company. But yeah, let the excitement get away with me and absolutely flopped on the first thing I did. So I just made a muppet of myself on TV, to be honest. So yeah, sorry I wasn't here last week, and sorry I didn't have a guest in, but I am back. And yeah, R.I.P. our prince, our legend, the uncle or the granddad of the nation, Prince Philip. What a legend. Created the Duke of Edinburgh's Award, and if you're not English, then the Duke of Edinburgh's Award is, he is the Duke, he was, he still is the Duke of Edinburgh, and he created this award because he thought that kids were getting too much into, which is crazy now to think where we are, into gaming and staying inside and not getting life skills they need. So he created this award where you get outside in the country, you have to camp, you have to navigate your way around the country, and you have to cook whilst you're camping, and you have to just the life skills of growing up. And I did my Duke of Edinburgh Award, and it was one of the best things that could have been created, to be honest. And yeah, he did that. Prince Philip did that. He created the award, and I think that will forever live on in his legacy with a lot of numerous other things he did. But I'm going to raise a glass to him and his life, and the Duke of Edinburgh Award, because I think for me I'm trying to think about what he's done for me and how I can level up on a personal level to say, you know what, I'm pretty sad that this man's passed away. And yeah, I did my Duke of Edinburgh Award, and that taught me a lot of life lessons. I was away for 4 or 5 days, hammered it down with rain, standard England. But it taught me teamwork. It taught me that I loved camping. It taught me how to so that's the wrong noise to do on a podcast. I am so sorry for that, guys. That was my thinking, sorry about that. To not accept, I can't even think, to the gratitude to the finer things, the little things in life, like being in a tent with 4 other people, it's hammered down with rain. You've got like a 4 foot by 2 foot square to, not even square, to cook your dinner with. And you're cooking on a little gas burner, and that is probably the best dinner I've ever had in my life, because it was freezing cold, and it lets you accept. I keep saying accept, but enjoy. And I don't know why the word won't come to my head. Enjoy those little things in life, and when I now eat in a restaurant, a lot more have more gratitude for that big meal that I haven't had to cook, stuck in a tent in the rain, in the cold. So it taught me a lot of life lessons. So a big shout out to Prince Philip. I've got a feeling I called him Prince William. No, I didn't. Prince Philip. Yeah, I did. Yeah. And R.I.P. to him. massive respects to the family. And here in the UK, we love our royal family. And it's nice to see the nation get behind after his sad passing to show that our nation still does believe and respect the royal family. Yeah, and that's all I want to talk about today, guys. I wanted to, sorry to go up with the positive, down with the negative, but I just wanted to come back strong, bring some positivity for what is an amazing week for the UK. It's not really Independence Day, but it is. We're getting our lives back. We're getting the rules are dropping. We can do stuff without feel like we're little children and being told what to do and what we can and can't do. And I'm getting fed up with it now, to be honest. That a group of adults, as a lot of us are, because the kids don't have to wear masks and stuff like that, and they have to do as they're told by the adults. A group of adults can't just assess situation, stay 2 meters apart, and if you've got symptoms, stay at home. Like, if we can't stick to that, that's what happens when you end up with a lockdown, because we just can't listen and we can't do as we're told. But we had 2 simple rules and we didn't do it. But what I'm not happy to see is that these rules are now lifting, lives are now coming back, and Sam can get rid of his bridge job. Yeah, Sam can get rid of his bridge job. The podcast can flow even more. We can get even more guests on, even more content, even more podcasts. I'll have even more energy to put into it, because I won't be doing this job that I don't want to do, and get my life back. But this is for everyone else out there who listens to this, who's self-employed, who works for someone who's self-employed, who rents somewhere in a place that's had to be shut, who works in a shop, who enjoys selling things in a shop owner, not your bigwigs. I'm talking about your little people who have really suffered this last year. I'm talking about those people. Today is your day, and I am buzzing and absolutely ecstatic and stimulated on coffee for you guys. So thank you for joining me. I have been Coffee with Sam, and I'll be back with you next week for What's Up Wednesday. That's not even a thing, but What's Up Wednesday, where I have on a very special guest. Every guest very special, guys. I can't just say a guest, because every guest I have on has a story to tell, and they are very special. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for downloading. Thank you for watching on the YouTube. Thank you for subscribing to me on Instagram at SamTBM. Coffee with Sam on YouTube. Please share, guys. Send your friends this stuff. If you like something, you like the content, send them to the audio, send them to the video, share it on your social medias. The more you guys share, the more you get people to see what I'm saying, and not what I'm saying, what my guests are saying. All my guests have been through so much stuff. Why wouldn't you want them to hear their story? Also, very special, Coffee with Sam podcast / Patreon is coming very, very soon. So for a small donation, you guys can help out the podcast. You can help fund what I'm doing here. Just a little thank you. Buy me a coffee. The subscription's probably going to be cheaper than one of your expensive coffees on the high street. And if all it does is allows me to buy the coffee for the studio, or along with the Three's a Party podcast that I do with my boys about sport, if it just helps us to pay for our pay-per-views that we watch, it's just a big thank you from you guys to me and to the boys for doing what we're doing. So yeah, coming soon, the Coffee with Sam podcast / patreon.com is coming very, very soon. So thank you, guys. Thank you, coffee addicts. Stay stimulated and stay addicted to coffee and life. I've been Coffee with Sam. Peace. See you in the next one.
Coffee with the Sam. Got a little podcast. Grab yourself a little coffee and a podcast.